Good morning. Guess what day it is? It's June 30th. There are a couple of things going on today. It's Social Media Day and it's National Meteor Day. So I'm going to give you some information that comes from NASA. Meteoroids are space rocks that range in size from dust grains to small asteroids. This term only applies when these rocks, while they are still in space. Most meteoroids are pieces of other larger bodies that have been broken or blasted off. Some come from comets, others from asteroids, and some even come from the moon and other planets. Some meteoroids are rocky, while others are metallic or a combination of rock and metal. Meteors, when meteoroids enter Earth's atmosphere or that of another planet at high speed and burn up, they are called meteors. This is also when we refer to them as shooting stars. Sometimes meteors can even appear brighter than Venus. That's when we call them fireballs. Scientists estimated that about 48.5 tons of meteoric material falls on Earth every day. Several meteors per hour can usually be seen on any clear night. When there are lots more meteors, you're watching a meteor shower. Some meteor showers occur annually or at regular intervals as the Earth passes through trails of dusty debris left by, say, a comet. Meteor showers are usually named after the star or constellation that is close to where the meteors appear to originate in the night sky. When a meteoroid survives its trip through the atmosphere and hits the ground, it's called a meteorite. Meteorites typically range between the size of a pebble and a fist. Don't expect to find meteorites after a meteor shower. Most meteor showers come from comets whose material is quite fragile. Small comet fragments generally won't survive entry into our atmosphere. Meteorites may resemble Earth rocks, but they usually have a burned exterior that can appear shiny. The fusion crust forms as the meteorite's outer surface melts while passing through the atmosphere. There are three major types of meteorites: the irons, the stonies, and the stony irons. Although the majority of meteorites that fall to Earth are stony, most of the meteorites discovered long after they fall are irons. Most meteorites found on Earth come from shattered asteroids, although some come from Mars or the Moon. In theory, small pieces of Mercury or Venus could have also reached the Earth, but none have conclusively been identified. Scientists can tell where meteorites originated based on several lines of evidence. They can use photographic observance of the meteorites' fall to calculate the orbit and project their path backward to the asteroidal belt. They can also compare compositional properties of the meteorites to the different classes of asteroids. More than 50,000 meteorites have been found on Earth. Of these, 99.8% came from asteroids. The remaining small fraction of 0.2% of meteorites is split roughly equal between meteorites from Mars and the Moon. Meteors are interesting, but someday they will be a part of the end time troubles. Listen to this passage in Revelation 8, verses 8 through 11. It says, "Then a second angel sounded, and something like a great mountain burning with fire was thrown into the sea. And a third of the sea became blood. And a third of the living creatures in the sea died. And a third of the ships were destroyed. Then the third angel sounded, and a great star fell from heaven, burning like a torch. And it fell on a third of the rivers and on the springs of water. The name of the star is Wormwood. A third of the waters became wormwood, and many men died from the water because it was made bitter. It's going to be an awful time to be on earth. If you accept Jesus as your Savior, you don't have to worry about these terrible things. We're looking for Jesus to return and take us to be with Him. And it could happen at any time. Matthew 24:44 says, "Therefore you also be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect." So today, don't wait. Tomorrow may be too late.